Wow. Look at all these people. This is just a testament to how many people really care about what's going on in our community. Thank you all for showing up today. Thank you all for caring about my community. This is just, it's humbling. I'm speechless. And for those of you who know me, that doesn't happen. So, my name is Leslie Cohen, and I'm going to replace Holly Grange in the North Carolina House. Now, when I was in grade school, we would go outside every day for physical education. And the first thing we would do is we had to run a lap around the field. And I hated that. I cannot even express to you how much I hated that. I was the smallest kid in the class and the slowest kid in the class. So what that meant was I was always the last one to finish that lap. And as if that wasn't humiliating enough, they had this rule that if you were last, you had to run another lap. Right? So every day, I was out there running the lap of shame while my friends went and played. So after the lap, the girls would go to the blacktop and play hopscotch or foursquare or jump rope. And the boys would go to the field and they would play kickball or soccer. And we were on the basketball court, but we weren't given basketballs. But sometimes the boys were given basketballs. And then we got half the basketball court while the boys played basketball and we had our little games. So in about the 4th grade, some friends and I got together and we decided this isn't right, this isn't fair. We're gonna do something about this. So a half a dozen or so of us got together and we had a sit-down strike. And we sat in a circle on the blacktop and held hands and we chanted, "We want the field, we want the field," and "Equal Rights Amendment, Equal Rights Amendment." Well, spoiler alert, 1970s male PE teachers don't really like those tactics. They don't really respond to that. So Coach Fanning came over, he had his big 70s mustache. He said, "You girls have to the count of 10, and you can either get up and play your girl games, or you can run laps for the rest of the period." And run laps. So about 6 of my friends stood up, but Cindy and I stayed put. So then Coach Fanning said, "Okay, girls, run." And Cindy and I locked eyes, and we stayed put. So eventually, we went to the principal's office, and our mothers were called. And we had to run laps every day for the rest of the week for the entire period. And I got a secret to tell you about 9-year-old Leslie. 9-year-old Leslie actually liked hopscotch and foursquare. 9-year-old Leslie liked hopscotch and foursquare a lot better than she liked kickball and soccer and basketball. But 9-year-old Leslie knew that that class wasn't fair. And 9-year-old Leslie wasn't afraid to stand up and speak truth to power, even though she knew there would be consequences. And I haven't changed. I don't like it when things aren't fair. And I know life isn't fair, I get that. There's stuff that happens that we can't control, and it's not fair, and that's unfortunate. But there is an awful lot of stuff going on in North Carolina right now that isn't fair, that we can do something about. It's not fair that many of your children's teachers are working second or third jobs so that they have enough money to pay their bills.
Yes.
It's not fair that they're taking money out of their own pocket to supply their classrooms. And in the meantime, the leadership in the legislature is doing these special sessions. You know what these special sessions cost? It's about $40,000 a day. And Deb Butler's here somewhere. Hey, Deb, how much are you guys getting done in those special sessions? Big zero. Big zero. I bet we could buy a lot of school supplies for our teachers with the money for those special sessions. It's not fair. It's not fair that our legislature left millions of federal dollars on the table instead of expanding Medicaid so that working families could have health insurance. Their families, people working 40 hours a week that cannot insure their families. That's not fair. It's not fair that they ended our film incentives and sent all of those film jobs to Georgia. It's not fair. It's not fair that we're all paying our water bill and we can't drink the water that's coming out of our faucet. Now, I have some better tactics now than just sitting on the blacktop and chanting. And it's not just Cindy and me anymore. I've got this whole community who's with me, who cares about what is happening in our community and in our state. So I'm ready to take our fight to Raleigh. I'm ready to go and speak truth to power and to be your voice. Because for about a decade now, we've watched as North Carolina move backwards.
Oh, we sure have.
My name is Leslie Cohen, and I'm ready to move North Carolina forward again.